Welcome to another episode of Nerd BS. Hello there. I'm Alan, and we have Kyle and Chris here. It is February 4th. We are in the month of love, so that's a weird segue. How's it going, guys?
Yeah.
Whew.
Love you too.
Yeah, love you. Yep. Love being here. How about that? I love
There
that I'm
you
able
go.
to be
All right.
here. Yes. Yeah, let's go there. Let's shift
Well
to that.
Yeah.
No.
On the mind because Fallout's doing we're doing a love themed event right now. So love is on the mind. But anyways.
You're talking about in 76.
76.
76.
Yeah, there's this
Oh, okay.
the
Yeah.
Valentine's event till the 14th.
Ooh. Fancy.
What does that mean?
That means there's just a bunch of some items you can get with tickets that you can earn through various quests, essentially. I've already pretty much finished it, but I have finished it. Sorry, but yeah, it is what it is. I mean, new buff item, which was cool, but that's not what we're here to talk about, though. I mean, there's a lot of Fallout news, a lot of Fallout stuff, but that's not one of them. But anyways, you made me hijack it back. So this is going on in my life. What were you saying, Chris? I jumped in front of you.
No, I'm just saying I'm here and I'm happy and I'm in love with being here. That's all I was saying. Yes.
Love with being here.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, I'm also in love with being here. I'm having a good time. Just really living in the post-apocalyptic world of Fallout and Fist of the North Star. But
That's
Oh, you're still doing that? The boxing?
yeah, I'm just all in. I'm just living in,
Oh, nice.
in the post-nuclear world.
Is there an end game to that?
To
Is
what?
there, like,
To
can
me?
you beat it? Or are you just watching Fist of the North Star?
Oh, I'm watching and I'm also playing the boxing game, the fitness boxing game. That's
Yeah,
what
and I was
got
wondering
me.
if there's like an actual story and end to
There's
the
like
game.
5 like stories, kind of. They're very light. It's like taking stories in there, and they don't give a lot of the depth of the show. They just kind of give like a brief story, and then you just kind of beat up people, and then you beat up the boss, which is one of the bosses from the story. That's about it. It's nothing too deep.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering, like, with that and the ring, what's it called? The fitness one? The Ring Fit?
Oh yeah, Ring Fit. Yes, which I
I think
also
there's an actual end. Although I
Ring
never
Fit
got
has a
there.
full campaign. Yes, it does go all the way through. It's got maps and everything, and you run through each level. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
Um,
I was into it for a minute,
yeah.
and I think I got hurt, and then that was it. I just
Yeah.
never went back. Because you really you got to build up to it. They make you do like there's no weight, but you got to do like 50 squats. Eventually, you
Yeah.
get to a point where you're doing so many reps. You can't really
Mhm.
just jump back into where you were,
Yeah, I could see that.
and then I don't feel like starting over. All that
Yeah,
work.
100%.
Don't.
I have it right here. Same problem.
I should though. It's actually fun. It's a fun way to do some exercise.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
But then
Gamify.
my wife was doing it. I get caught just watching. Oh,
Uh-oh.
sorry, just.
Oh.
So I was playing my own game over here. Sorry, I'm going to bed.
Nice. You're going to bed. Good night. You got some stuff here.
Actually-
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have heard of the new Final Fantasy VII remake update. But I started
Let me know.
another.
Let me know when it's complete.
Yeah, I know you don't want to do it. But I want like I think Chris might talk about some of this later, but I've been wanting to play this game specifically, the remake. I love the original Final Fantasy VII, and I've tried it. It's part of the PlayStation Plus. It came in one of the months, so I have it in the library.
That's right,
But
yeah, that's how I have it.
I tried it. There's a lot of cutscenes. There's a lot of grinding. But they just updated it where it's basically God mode. So you could toggle on like infinite health, infinite magic, or just max damage every hit, and plus a bunch of other stuff, right? And you could pick and choose which ones you want to do. So I just went in, started a new one, and did max damage. And like I caught up to where I was before, but in less than an hour. Right? Like I was like 5 or 6 hours in, and now I played an hour and I caught up. So, and I'm excited. Like I'm itching to play it again, but I have to, actually sit down at the console, and play it like a chump. I have to get a chair or something or a couch. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I got rid of my PlayStation Portal. I sold it. So.
Wait, you did? Oh, you loved that thing.
Yeah. It was starting. The spot I wanted to use it at in the house wasn't connecting very well.
Oh,
Just
that's
a little
the
too
worst.
Okay. Away
Okay.
from the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So, and like I went back and played on the consoles. Like, this is way better. I'll just sit on the couch.
Yeah.
So,
God forbid having to play horizontally or vertically rather than horizontally. You know you have to lay down and play your games. Yeah,
it's only like halfway. I mean, I'm still with the ottoman on the couch. So,
oh jeez.
I won't lie, man. with the deck, I get that feeling. Like I did get where I could hook it up to the TV now, but I still rather just pick it up and play it. Whenever I have a minute, I just pick it up and play it. Just on the go. It's much easier, much more convenient. So I feel that I can. If I'm tired sitting on the couch, let's go lay down for a little bit and just play.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Oh, it's the best.
That's why.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
I just wish the portable was actually like hard connected to the PlayStation. It seems like it would have been better.
Yeah.
But no, well.
Yeah, I agree. Cool little thing, but I'm kind of over it. Plus, they made like a black version, and I didn't know they were going to do that, and so I was like, oh, because I have all black consoles, and then I have that one that's just sitting there all white. Gross.
Jeez. Yeah, gross. Not in this month. How dare you? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll say it.
Appropriate time.
I'll say it. I won't put you on the
we'll let
spot.
you handle.
Yeah, we won't. Yeah, we won't. Yeah, we'll have you. Any month related humor. I got you guys. Keep you guys safe.
Yeah, thank you. So, anyways, I'm gonna try to get through the remake. They haven't done the update for Rebirth yet. I'm assuming they will. I think what they did is they had the update come in for Final Fantasy when the Switch 2 version came out. So whenever the Rebirth comes out for that.
So,
and then,
is there a reason why they did this? Were people like having issues with it? Did they feel that people wanted to just run through it? Did they say anything?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's for like people that maybe want to complete it, but don't want to, do the slog, or like me, like someone that wants to kind of, walk through the game essentially. But I don't. Okay. I want a little bit of a challenge. Like, I don't want infinite health.
I get it.
Yeah, like because
like a theme park.
To be honest, I wasn't gonna play it without it. I tried a couple times and just like I can't. Like we mentioned earlier, do I have the time? Not really. Am I ready to start it? Kind of. Like it was that's how it was every time. So now, do I have the time? I think so. I think it's gonna be 20 hours rather than like
60,
40 or 50.
Yeah,
exactly.
But then
however,
however,
Vampire Survivors got me again. And
that's a good game. Such a good
portable game, right? Or not portable game.
Yeah,
there it is. Just have it on my phone. Yeah.
I
was playing
on
my phone.
I popped it on the Switch when I was riding the bike machine at the gym. And I actually added time on the bike just so I could finish another round.
Right, look at you.
While you were riding the
I
bike.
was working out and gaming.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shoot, I'm almost out of time. No.
Yeah,
Keep it
gamifying exercise helps a lot with exercise. For
Yeah,
me especially,
it really
so that's
does.
Awesome.
It's been motivating me the past couple weeks where it's like, all right, I get to take my Switch. All right, I'll do it. Fair enough.
You twisted my arm. I guess I could do another 30 minutes on the elliptical. I guess I could.
Yeah.
Yes, I could.
Well, I haven't tried the elliptical. Seems kind of tough to game on, but at least with the bike machines you can do it. And the treadmill, yeah, you can get away with it. The treadmill, but the elliptical seems a little risky.
Yeah, you want to walk incline. Walking on an incline is way healthier than running on a treadmill anyway, especially for your knees and your ankles. Going on an incline and walking with your Switch, 100%. You can do that for 15 minutes, and that'll be great for you.
Yeah, it's pretty tough too if you do a high incline. There was one other thing I was going to mention to kick off. I have officially coming out of retirement, and I'm entering the pickleball field of sports. I got invited on Monday.
Retired people play pickleball.
Well, I'm unretiring. Or semi-retiring. Anyways, I was invited to play, and it turns out to be really fun, and it was actually exercise. So
Nice.
I will be. I'm probably gonna go pro. No big deal. Ever.
Is there pro
How's that
pickleball?
fair?
There's gotta be, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Got it.
There's there is pro freaking what's it called? Cornhole. There's got to be pro pickleball.
Yeah, there's pro
Gotta be.
pickleball. My buddies were telling me like the older guys school them though. They know how to spin the ball and all that stuff. So can't wait to get beat up by a 6-year-old on the court.
Well, you got to have an advantage, that wingspan, right? You can probably just cover the whole court. You got to learn how to use your left hand. Yeah, right. You learn how to use your left hand and your right.
There's certain things where
the General Grievous build. Going with the Grievous build.
I'll take it. So like, in tennis, how like you would kind of want to like jump and come forward to hit the ball, like if you're gonna slam it. Well, you're not allowed to in pickleball. You just have to stand there and you can hit it, but you can't like jump into it. So once they said that, I was like, this is my game, right? No jumping, no hard slams. Let's do this.
I remember getting into racquetball a long time ago, and that was a thing that was really popular.
Yeah, that one you could actually get injured though. That one's
it's rough.
risky.
Yeah. And dodge the person, and you guys are like constantly trying to go as fast as possible. It seems like it's pretty wild.
Yeah, no. Pickleball's definitely a step down from that.
That's it. That's where I say anything beyond that, send help. Oh, that's the movie.
Hey.
That's the movie I saw last week, which was very good. I don't know if you guys heard of it. From Sam Raimi. Back into his old stomping grounds of thriller / suspense. Really fun movie. I actually thought it was fantastic, to be honest. Like it had a really good storyline, and it just kept you on the edge of your seat. Didn't realize there was going to be I completely my son's literally going into flight school, and we had to go see a movie where there's just a plane crash in the first 10 minutes. So
whoops.
Nice.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
Completely forgot about that.
That's a whoopsies, huh?
Yeah, close your eyes. Don't worry about this. Yeah, this is don't worry about this. School's already paid for. You can't back out now. Too late. It's already paid for. Yeah, we're good.
Well, it's not, but yeah. But anyways, he didn't seem to be phased, and I was just watching. I was like, "Oh shit! I forgot completely forgot." It says it in the trailers and stuff, so it's
I was gonna say it was coming.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. Like it's like that's like that's getting to the point in the movie.
That's like that the dirty dad move where it's like, oh, that's what you want to do with your life? All right.
Right? Yeah, trying to set him up. It's like, are you sure you want to do this without actually saying it out loud? Trying to save some money. It's like, I'm trying to save some money.
I've been, telling him all these
electrician
things.
union. They pay you to go to school.
He's taking a lot of loans out, so I keep telling him about the loans. I'm like, hey, you got to pay these back. Remember that. So when you're at school, remember that.
Keep
Do
that
well.
Yeah,
keep that in mind. This is not free. It's very expensive, and you're gonna want to get that degree to do that. But that's beyond. That's not send help.
Yeah.
But it was a fun movie. I really enjoyed it. Super suspenseful. A lot of great stuff happens in it. Sam Raimi is just the king of that kind of stuff, or he's really good at it because I heard before I went that people really thought this felt a lot like Evil Dead, and I wasn't expecting it. And surprisingly, it is. Yes, it definitely feels like Evil Dead, which is wild because there's no like zombies or anything like that, but it's great. There's this whole scene with the warthog.
What is it? What about it feels like Evil Dead? What do you mean, like?
Just the pacing, and there's some jump scares in there, and just like the vibe at certain points of it. Like I was saying, like there's like this scene with a warthog. And I'm not trying to spoil anything, but it just was super intense when she's like hunting this warthog, and I was like, holy crap! And there's moments where it's just like there's like jump scares and crap while she's doing it, because warthogs are pretty vicious, obviously, but it's just she's like just using a freaking stick, but the way it's done is just so good. It was so fun. Like that was one of the first things I mentioned about my family when we left. So
I'm only upset because I sat through that Silent Hill movie, and this one actually sounds fun.
It was really good. I'm glad you came and told me, because after I saw all the reviews, I was seeing reviews already for Silent Hill, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to spend money for this now. This is seeming like something I'm going to wait. And then you came back from the trenches, and you're like, yeah, I've seen
things. Don't do it. Yeah. Not good things either, but I've seen some things. Yeah. Don't do it.
Dude, okay. Can I throw out a spoiler? Like a bit of a spoiler?
I really don't care, but we'll spoiler warning.
Okay.
I don't care.
I mean, it's kind of a spoiler. So it's one of the monsters, right? And I forgot this happened, and then in Reddit, I'm in the Silent Hill Reddit, someone brought it up, and then someone asked, is this real? Like, is that actually from the movie? And we're all like, yes. So anyways, one of the monsters like crawls around. I think has like 4 limbs, you know, the Grievous style, you know, General Grievous method. But it's naked, and it's super cheeked up. It's ridiculous, and it's like very blatant. And we're like, you're watching, you're like, is this is where we're going with the monster? and someone in Reddit was like, wait, that's not like an AI generated. And like, no, that's in the movie. Someone made that. Someone drew that on CGI.
Very lonely while they were doing some CGI.
They're like, this checks out. Like this is actually a masterpiece. Ship it, roll it, put it in the film, roll it.
They should have said shut it down, is what somebody said. Walked in and said shut it down.
Oh my god, they really should have. I don't know how. I need to see. I will see it when it comes out.
Yeah, you'll see it. Don't.
But
yeah, I know. I'm kind of building. It's almost like it's so bad it's good. There are some moments where it's just like,
it's be one of those situations.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay if it's that way, but it needs to be.
There's moments where
there's a very fine line between bad and then so bad it's good, and yeah.
Yeah, we'll wait till like whatever. It's going to be on Tubi or something. It's not even going to be one of the major streaming services.
I said Tubi.
Well, hopefully Marty Supreme washed the bad taste of Silent Hill out of your mouth? Maybe
it really did. My movie going experience is just based on what's playing when I'm available now. So that was Marty Supreme last week, and as you mentioned earlier, I thought it was about like a business owner when I saw the trailer. I did not know it was about table tennis, and and that is the center of the film. Ping pong player in the 50s, I want to say, early 50s, and but it was really fun, very entertaining, way more fun than Silent Hill. I wanted to know what was going on. I don't want to spoil anything because that one's worth a watch, but I mean it's centered around a real guy, but I'll just say like the stuff that happens, there's no way that stuff happened in real life. Like the side stuff, the table tennis stuff, yeah, sure, like that's all believable, but all the stuff in between was a little far-fetched. But it was at least entertaining, well written, well acted. What's his name? Timothy Chalamet. What's his name? You guys know what I'm talking about? Shyamalan. Ding dong.
Oh yeah, wasn't he the guy from? He's the guy from Dune, right?
Dune.
Yeah. Dune guy.
The Dune remake. So yeah, he's good. That definitely. I remember sitting in the theater like, oh, actually, like I'm not falling asleep. I want to know what happens. This is great, as you know, compared to Silent Hill. So yeah, check that one out if you get a chance.
Good. Awesome. Well, Chris says the high guard. I don't know what I'm doing there.
Ooh.
High guard came out, what, 2 weeks ago?
It's close.
Is it 2 weeks or 1 week?
I think we're on week 2. Was that were you trying to do like I have the high ground situation going?
Something like that. Yeah. It sounded better in my head.
I'm sure it sounded fantastic. Yeah, I'm sure.
I have the high ground.
Too many streams without a Star Wars reference. You had to get at least one in.
I got to get you.
High Guard, the game that came out that got instantly review bombed right into the ground, got nerfed. That just busted.
It couldn't have deserved it, right? There's no way. It got really beat up for no reason.
No game is that bad off rip besides Superman for what was it for?
64?
64. Or
Concord.
Or ET for whatever it was. And then Concord wasn't even that bad. Again, Concord, yes, it was bad for what they promised, but as a game in itself was not bad enough to where it needed to be bombed like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
Not very many games come out where it's just the mechanics of the game are so bad it deserves to be bombed. Oftentimes, those are responses from what they promised and they didn't deliver. So people are upset and they're saying this sucks. But or the functionality of the game wasn't like it was broken, wasn't like when I pull the trigger, it freaking shoots blank bullets. It's like, no, the game functions just fine, right? And that's exactly what they entailed for it to function as this. And it does that. But when everyone's been begging for Titanfall 3 or whatever for all these years, and they're like, you're going to go and do this instead? You're going to give us this? Everybody wants Titanfall, you're going to give us this?
That is not
crazy.
Fair.
It's not fair to those guys. No,
they're
they're people from the Apex team, right? There's people that worked on Apex, which obviously were the creators of Titanfall. So people that created High Guard worked on Apex, which people subsequently believe that they were people that worked on Titanfall at one point in time. And these people broke off and did their own thing and made High Guard, and they're like, why not just give us our Titanfall? That's not necessarily how that works. Just because, like, when people move from a studio, especially when you try to do your own thing, you try to reimagine yourself. You don't really try to do what your old studio was doing, right? So you try to do something different, and they did. They made a very solid game. It's decent. It's very straightforward, highly competitive, super competitive. For what it is, I think the game is good. Like I said, it was not what the gaming world wanted, so they bombed it. Like in the first, like it dropped, and I think like in the first 2.5 hours, it was already like super negative reviews, like extremely negative reviews.
Yeah.
Like, this game sucks, and then you look at it.
I did hear about it.
Yeah,
all the negative stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then the best part about Steam, it's like it tells you how long someone's played. Like this person made a just crazy long review, and it's like played an hour and 10 minutes. It's like, how do you have such strong?
Yeah.
Like, how do you feel so strongly about the game in an hour and 10 minutes? Like that's insane. Like, it's
they got caught up in the, like kind of like the Dragon Age game, kind of got caught up in that cycle, and unfairly, and yeah, I've actually stopped watching some streamers because it's just like it's just a cycle, right? It's like you're saying, like, have you even tried these things? You know,
yeah.
Like the first time you see it, you're like, oh, I'll take it at face value, and then it's just like, so you just hit every news cycle that's negative, like that. Those kind of streamers
trying to like get the next thing going, because if there's a huge negative downpour, it seems like negativity seems to bring out the viewers. Like people go on and to watch things when they're upset about something, or they want to be upset about something. And
absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
You should have done it for Silent Hill.
The movie, yeah.
That was an easy one to do it for, yeah.
And remember, any attention is good attention. Any traction is good traction, and most of the time it's the negative. The joint ability to complain about something typically brings people together. And then I think they get that, I call it the middle school mentality. I know we've talked about it before, like how kids that might, like, because I work in education, how kids don't like school lunches. It's not simply because they don't like the lunches, because their friends don't like the lunch, and they don't want to be the one kid that actually likes the lunch. They don't want to say it. It's like, man, I'm freaking starving, but the last thing I want to do is have my friends see me enjoy the school lunch, so I'd rather starve. It's like, I'm super hungry, but I'm not going to be the kid. I'm not going to be the kid like enjoying the lunch in front of everybody, so I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to eat. Like, I know you're hungry. Nope, I'm good. School lunch sucks. Freaking sucks. Stomach growling. Freaking hangry.
Dude, it's pizza.
Yeah,
it's pizza. Like, it's pizza every other day. Like, it's hard to mess it up.
And if you really don't like the pizza, there's salad and or an Uncrustable. But you can't be the kid that likes this. It simply comes from the school, so you therefore cannot like it. And I feel like that's what it gets to with certain these games, especially High Guard, that some of these streamers actually enjoy the game for what it is. Because like I said, it's not supposed to be anything great. It's not like anything else, so you can't really compare it to anything else. So how can you say, man, this sucks in comparison to this? It's like, there's no other game like it. So for what it is, it's good for what it is in its own right. But you don't want to say that. You don't want to enjoy it because you're going to be the minority, and it's like everyone at the table says it sucks. So it's like, I guess it sucks. I guess it sucks. And that's why I feel it happened. I enjoyed it. I like it. I like the game. The only thing I don't like about it is that it makes me super competitive, and I'm trying. Remember, we left Apex for that reason. We left Apex for that reason.
Yeah.
We walked right into
I think the problem came because of the trailer at the Game Awards. I think from what I understood, the company didn't want, it's not that they didn't want to do the trailer, it's just they weren't doing a lot of buzz for a reason. They're an independent company that is this is like their first project, and they were just kind of gonna put it out and let it grow its own legs. But because they had nothing else to show at the Game Awards, they offered them the time slot for a trailer. And you don't say no to that because it was basically free publicity. So they made a trailer for it, and then I guess people maybe they overhyped it, or they were upset because everybody wants, I can't even think of what game everybody's clamoring for right now, but everybody wants
Roblox.
Those trailers like Skyrim's. What was that? Say Roblox?
We don't. That's
maybe it says something real, like Fallout 3, or the remake. Like they want that thing, that huge game that's going to come out for the Game Awards. But this time, the end of the Game Awards was High Guard, an unknown property that's just a hero shooter made by an indie company.
Oh yeah,
I guess so. Yeah, because it's like that prime time. It's like at the Super Bowl, and it's at the halftime show. It's like, okay, everyone, like, here it is, halftime show. And it's like, what the fuck was that? Yeah, what the heck is this game? Where is this?
Yeah.
What is this?
They got catapulted up too far, too fast. Yeah.
Yeah, launched directly into the sun and got burned. Yeah, just freaking yeeted into the sun. It's like if you're, like you said, you got the prime time slot, that last. Everyone watches the show for, like you said, for that very last game. Okay, here it comes. What's the end game? What's the one? Where's that secret? What is it called? What do you guys call it? Like the shadow drop. What's the shadow drop game? Like, what is it? Yeah. What is it? Because no one's talking about it, but they always throw a shadow drop game, and they're like shadow dropping Highguard. Who the is Highguard? Who are you?
Excuse me?
Hi, who? Yeah, I saw that too. I saw that where it was like, if you put that game in that spot, it better hit, right? That's the golden spot. And they kind of, like you said, they kind of got screwed. But if you're being told this is a free spot and you can have it, you're taking it. You're right, Alan. You're absolutely taking it. You don't. That's like the golden handshake. You just don't say no to that. An offer you can't refuse. Like, I guess we'll take it. I mean, we'll throw something together. Not really ready, but we'll do it.
Yeah.
That last sentence, I think you kind of not really ready, but all right, might as well.
Prime time hours, okay. You know, like NBC at 6 o'clock, like that's when everybody gets home from work. Everybody's ready to watch my show. Yeah. And it bombed.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Dang it.
I know you played it. It's free, which I think is giving it a bonus.
Yeah, another thing is free.
Another hero shooter dropped at $40. If this game dropped at $40, would you have had a different? Would you even played it? Would you even looked at it?
Good question.
$40 meant not very many. There's not very many games I want to touch for $40 because there's so many great games out for free.
Yeah,
there has to be a game that I truly have been waiting on. I really want to play, and it could be my favorite game. Like I love the Monster Hunter series. I love Digimon type games. I love those games. Like if those, even then I'm like, I don't know. There's so many free games out there for me to put money like 40, 50, 60 bucks.
Especially for like hero shooters. They're a dime a dozen. There's so many.
There's so many, and a whole bunch of them are already free. Yeah. And I think that's why I said Concord shot itself in the foot. They could have just dropped it for free. It could have grabbed a couple of people that just wanted to do something different. It's still a hero shooter, and it would have been fine. But when you throw the price tag on it and it's like, oh, this is really the exact same thing as this, I don't want to do this, and give me my money back. Like all of it, please. Like all of it.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was $15, okay, maybe you can hold the 15. But 40, yeah, you gotta run that back. you gonna have to give me that money back real quick because this is what we're not doing. So no, there's not very many games I think I want to come out of the pocket 40, 50, 60 bucks for. And that's just in general, has nothing to do with the genre or game. But that's the beauty of subscriptions, right? We have subscriptions to things and we get games for free. That's the idea behind that, is to try to cut that price down.
Free,
quote unquote free, well, what can I say? Gamers seem to be angry recently. It seems like everybody's getting angry over something. I mean, I think we talked a little bit about the Fallout countdown that happened before. I don't know if you guys were watching this.
You mentioned it
on the website, Amazon website, and people were throwing all sorts of speculations about Fallout 3 and things like that. But I don't know if you guys saw the news of what it ended up being, because Fallout came out yesterday. It was okay, let me explain what.
Okay, build it up. Build it up.
Code was on.
Because the last thing we talked about was the TV show, right?
Yeah, so the TV show, they made a website, which basically had. What was that?
Was it a don't forget to drink your Ovaltine? Is that what happened?
Not exactly, but anyway, so you could basically go to different computers, and you kind of walk around this virtual world, and you get to see like some facts and some things about different areas in the Fallout universe that coincide with the show. Essentially, what happened was there was a computer that had the map and on the map there was a spot that had a countdown on it. So everybody went wild speculation. I don't know where they got all these ideas from, but they were all over the place. There were so many things. They took down the trailers on the Steam, so everybody freaked out. They made it so you couldn't make a review on the old games, which was again weird. There was like this whole theory where there was 12. Like if you searched up Fallout on Steam, it says there's 12 games, but you could only see 10. That also came out to be a fluke. Essentially, there's 2 versions of the game you could only access in Europe because they were censored. So on Steam, if you search it, it'll say there's 12 games because there are 12 games. It's just 2 of them are only available for the European audience. So all these things are getting debunked, and then the countdown finally finishes. And so everybody's running to the computer or whatever to see what happened, what dropped, what's going on. All it did was open up Mr. House's office from New Vegas, where you could now walk around the office and see the large computer and see some more background, behind the scenes stuff from the show and stuff like that. That's all that happened.
Get out.
So people were.
That's it?
That was it. And the thing is nobody blew this up more than just Fallout people. They didn't it was just like a little Easter egg on the website that you could see there's a countdown. So the only people who really, basically the gamers they created their own downfall in this sense. They overhyped something, didn't know what it was, and just assumed it was this huge thing. And it's not.
Yeah. I mean, but you put a countdown on something. It reminds me of that Simpsons episode. Remember they're all the guy says he hid treasure, and it's just a big nothing happens. They're just going nuts over it. It's like, you're gonna hype people up. You know they're gonna get hyped up, right? Like you put a countdown on something.
Yeah.
It's you knew what you were doing. They knew what they were doing.
That's what I was gonna say. They knew what they were doing. Maybe they didn't think it was gonna go this far or that far, but they knew. You knew.
Yeah. So
oh man,
there hasn't been a lot of information about 3 at all, and people are freaking out about it. But as I keep saying, Oblivion remake took roughly 4 years to make, from what I understood, from beginning to end.
God, that is crazy.
We got Fallout 3 was announced, was like, hey, we're doing this last year when the season 1 was going on.
Yeah, so you got at least 2.5 more years,
Yeah. If we're lucky and they somehow streamline the process and they're like, maybe they can do it 2 years, maybe we'll get the end of this year. I'm still doubting that. I'm thinking, probably at least at earliest end of next year. Maybe if they really push it, the beginning of next year. But I don't know. I'm hesitant to really come up with something because
Why do games take so long to make? You would think that the technology would be quicker now. Well, I'm not saying we need it done in 6 months, but 4 years to just remake something that's already made. You're just cleaning it up. You're polishing it up.
They're rebuilding it from the ground. No, they're rebuilding it from the ground up. Oblivion was rebuilt from the ground up on Unreal 5. So it
still
is not,
4 years.
4 years. 4 years is wild.
Now I'm curious, what did it take to make a game I'm gonna go out and say Donkey Kong or Mario on the 64, not 64, on the Super Nintendo? Was that a 6-year plan because of the?
No. Yeah, this is more of a recent thing.
I was just talking about the technology. You know what I mean? It wasn't I'm sure if we tried to make a game old school Mario on the Super Nintendo now, it would be much quicker, right? Because we had the technology to make it happen quicker. But back then the technology kind of equaled out. You see what I'm saying? So I'm thinking as our technology got better, shouldn't we get faster at making games? It's almost like our technology got better, but we still take a crazy long time to make games. Why? I figured it would balance out. But 4 years is insane to make a game. One game, 4 years.
Okay. So you said Donkey Kong specifically. So I searched just out of curiosity Donkey Kong Country for Super Nintendo. She also did mention Super Nintendo. Apparently Donkey Kong Country took approximately 18 months to develop. So that was
what I'm saying.
Year and a half. Yeah.
And then they have the baseline, so the sequel's probably even less because they already have.
And that's with them working very intensely and putting in like 12 to 16-hour days. So they were putting in the time to get it out.
So we're saying like companies that are making games now are just lazy. They don't work as hard. Why 4 years? I don't understand that. Like I don't understand that.
I would argue that like 3D images and the details and things like that, because working on Unreal 5, so comparatively, it takes a lot more time to draw that stuff and create it, and that's what I would think. With the movements also much more complex, but they do have different tools. So I don't know. I don't know enough about game development to argue. But I would argue that it makes sense.
But
it's a lot of
how?
Stuff,
like none of that. They're not like.
Depends how big the development team is.
Too. Let me speak correctly.
Okay. No, you go first.
They're not recreating any movements. Right? I get when they started doing 3D modeling and someone had to learn how to make one foot go left, and I understand those movements, but there's got to be like, it's a remake. There has to be some sort of database or bank of like character movements and mouth displays. You know what I mean? They even have like the motion capture. Like there's gotta be ways of streamlining some of this stuff, right? There has to be. And it seems like
AI. Well, that's what they're moving for, is AI to do that kind of stuff.
I would assume that AI should take care of some of like the base coding stuff, like the super generic base coding. Like you can pop it, AI kicks it back out. Obviously the fine tuning as the humans, you want to touch it. But yeah, like I said, it should like even that under time where you have 37 people just staring at a screen going through each line of code one by one. It's like, no, AI should be able to cut that down. Like, but we're still looking at 4 years to remake a game. Like what is? I don't know. It's just weird to me.
I agree. I think with those companies at this point, there's probably just a lot of bloat. There's a lot of extra stuff involved because I don't remember how long it took, but Expedition 33, right, was like a small team and knocked it out of the park. So
how long did that one take?
I don't remember how long it took, but it was. If that
one's under 2 years, there's a problem. There's a problem.
Yeah.
Exactly. If that one's under 2 years, then 4 years. Like, what are we doing here?
By the way, Alan, before I forget,
6 years. Expedition 33 took 6 years to make.
Okay, got it.
It began in 2019. And also, just a side note, Virtuous Ltd, which is the company that made the Oblivion remake, it says approximately 4,000 employees from 2024.
What? 4,000?
4,000 employees?
I know they're not all working on the same thing at the same time, but
probably not. That's
a lot. That's crazy. Before I forget, Alan, we have an event coming up where I work at, and one of the voice actors from Fallout is going to be there signing.
Oh yeah, so, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, her name's Laura Kane. She was in New Vegas and some of 76. So
okay, all right, yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
Laura Kane. Okay, let me. I'll look.
Yeah, she did Trudy and Red Lucy in New Vegas. So I know you got the Fallout fever.
Yeah, I do.
So. He's like, now I'm excited. Like, God dang it, Kyle.
I mean, if there's something you want to get signed, I can always do that for you. But
yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll.
Play it cool. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever, man. It's fine.
I was just actually that gasp was Kelper Interactive, who made Clerics Iskira, Expedition 33. Their company size is 201. 201.
So 6 years with 200 people. 4 years with 4,000.
That math ain't mathin'. It ain't mathin'.
Nice. We may never know. Yeah, she did some of it, but like going back to these companies, like, we're never gonna know. Like, really, maybe we'll get a documentary down the road of what actually happened behind the scenes, but we don't know what's going on. We hear about layoffs, we hear about acquisitions and stuff like that, but we're all just kind of watching, like, well, this is nuts, and then it takes you that long to make a game, huh?
I mean, weird. GTA 6 has been what year 25? What year are we on? How many years has it been for
12?
6?
13.
Yeah, 12, right?
Was it 2013? The number 5 came out?
And see, and I understand where it comes into when a game gets announced, doesn't mean it's necessarily being worked on at that moment, right? Like, they can announce a game like GTA 6 could have been announced, and they're like, hey, this is something that's coming down the line. And of course, you have, certain things you have to get to, and it's like, okay, it's coming. We didn't actually start working on it until 6 years ago. Like, we actually started transitioning our team from one project to another, right? So I understand that also comes into play, because GTA could have been, like you said, 12 years ago, but they had no plans on even touching it until 2020, right? Like, we had no plans of actually touching it. We're just letting you know that it is in our roadmap of coming out. So we're talking about it. Why they did it 12 years in advance, I don't know. Maybe certain things, like you said, things happen to where it slowed down the process. But I also heard that a lot of games do get announced, and that's it. Like, hey, when our team is done with this, then they're going to start working on that. Doesn't mean we're currently working on it. You know what I mean? Like, we have like, we're slowly shifting over. Like, we have like 4 or 5 people kind of like doing the storyboard right now. Right. And then in 6 months, when we have this game settled, then we start shifting over. Okay, now the next group of 20 transition over. You know what I mean? Like that. I know that happens too as well. So you're delegating resources the right way. It's not like, okay, everyone cold stop this one, hard start this one. Is like, no, you can't necessarily do that. So I understand that. But again, 4 years with 4,000 people.
I would love to know. I would love to know that behind the scenes kind of stuff. There's the Mortal Kombat collection just came out. Have you guys seen that? There's some apparently a really cool documentary about that process, like the behind the scenes stuff that they put in there. So I'm getting more interested in that stuff. I'm very curious. Like, what are you guys doing? What the heck? You guys working? But so I'm going to plug this show again. I've plugged this show before. If you want a fictional version of what's happening behind the scenes, go watch Mythic Quest on Apple TV. I love that show. I might have to rewatch it again, because it's basically what you're describing at a company, but the most off the wall zany. Basically, It's Always Sunny. There's a couple of It's Always Sunny characters in the show. If they ran a video game company, what would happen? And you go from there. So it is basically real life, is what I'm saying. That show.
Well,
at least that's what I believe.
I'm not sure what kind of soapboxes, but I know since we're on gaming, I mean, Chris he wants to broaden his horizons. So why don't you?
Yes.
Carry that on.
Yes, and this conversation only makes me want to do it more. If we got small teams spending 6 years on a project and it completely gets buried and 10,000 people play your game in total, right? Like, because you can always see that the metrics in Steam and who's touched your game, who's played it for how long. That's how we get the how long to beat a game, right? All that data and those metrics are collected. I can't imagine spending 6 years on the game, 200 some odd people, and then your metrics. I mean, I can only imagine what that looks like. Right? Like, you put your heart and soul in it. You're trying to provide for your family, and then all of a sudden your game just gets buried by some mega company rinsing, repeating the same game. Right? Hey, here's another remaster. Yeah. It's like, dude, what? That original game is what caused us to create our studio to make this game, but your remake is crushing my game that you inspired. You know what I mean? Like, That is happening a lot. And that's why you're seeing a lot of companies like, we're going to indie, like we're just going to go make our own thing because these big companies keep making the same thing. Like, we're not even making new games. You're just remaking the stuff that came out 20 years ago. You're just, you're just repolishing what's a great game. Don't get me wrong. It's a great game. We're glad that you're remodeling it, but let's do something different. And then when you go out and do your own thing, right? Smaller team, instead of taking you 4 years, it takes you 6 to complete. Like the whole gaming scape changes and things fall and flop and things get left behind.
Yeah, that point right there.
I think, up, but crazy. Yeah. Imagine like the hero shooter, like you said, it was popular when Overwatch came out. I don't know, however many years ago. And Concord was probably talked about at that time, but things happened. They couldn't get around to it, and eventually they get to it. And by the time they get their game out, there's already Marvel Rivals and all these other hero shooters out, and you're like, oh well, frick! Like, we wanted to get this done 6 years ago, but funding and this, that, and the other, and it took us 10 years to get to it, and we completely missed the wave. Like, we weren't even close to catching the wave. Yeah. Like, this ocean is completely dry now. Like, we're in a barren desert. Like, it's not even the same landscape. So I really, 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 really want to broaden my gaming horizon and check out different games and cool new games that are out there. My algorithm on TikTok is definitely propelling that boat. I follow a channel or a person on there that just does like gaming news, like, hey, these are the games that are coming out this week or this month. You should check them out. And, I'm just listening to it. I'm like, oh, that looks a cool game. Put it into my wish list. From last month, it was like 15 games on my wish list. Now it's at 51 in all of like 6 weeks. Well, because it's just so many games being like thrown at me, like, oh, that looks interesting. That looks interesting. And like Alan was saying in the pre-shows, like, you just see something, you click the heart, like, that's cool. Let me click on it. A lot of them are like coming soon, right? Q4, Q2, TBD, to be determined. But like, those are games that catch your eye. You're like, I'm just gonna put it on my wish list. Whether or not I actually touch it or not, I don't know. But it's cool to see that there's so much out there, and sad to see that how much of those get buried. Like even my sister says she has over 200 games on her wish list, and she said a lot of them are coming soon because they're just stuff that people are creating and developing, right? Like, you're telling me now, but I know the game won't be out for another year and a half.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Like, what do we do? Like, and how do I know that it's still going to be, like, how do you catch that wave, right? How do you catch that wave? Like, this is my game. Be ready for it when it comes out a year from now. And I think that's when we started getting into the early access era, right? Where people are just dropping games as they're developing. Cause like, we can't wait till it's completed. Because if we wait till it's completed, we're gonna miss the wave. We're gonna completely miss it. So we have to drop in early access. We have to actively continue to build this game while people are playing our game. And I think that's why we have so many games in early access now. Like, almost every game comes out in early access, which means it's not complete. It may never be complete because we have to work on it as it's out. Because if we don't drop it now and we wait till it's completed, 3 or 4 years from now, it may be a completely different gamescape. Like, the gamescape changes so quickly. Everything has to come out in early access now.
Yeah, and I think it's a great idea for the early access stuff. My only issue is how much are they actually just using players as game testers? How far is like, are we just gonna make somebody pay for the game and then they test our game? It's like, okay, now we're in a weird gray area when somebody could have been employed to do the job that now people are just doing willingly. Which, that's a whole other like ethics thing. Is that good? Is that bad? Does anybody feel like they're being taken advantage of? That's the real question, isn't it? But still, it is really annoying, though. I will agree. I think I'm with you on that. Maybe you kind of brushed on a little bit, but this year, we were kind of talking about like how many years it takes to make a game. Mm-hmm. We were talking about all this stuff, and for instance, like GTA and things like that, it's kind of frustrating. It's getting a little exhausting in a way where we get these announcements of games that aren't coming in for like 10 years. Like, we got Divinity, the new Divinity game, and they're at one of the Game Awards or something that popped up, the trailer, and it's gonna be what, 8 to 10 years probably before we see that game, but we got a trailer for it. And it's like, okay, thanks for the hype for a game I won't be able to play until I'm like 45. So, I mean, what do you want me to? Yeah, I might as well just forget about this and don't even think about it yet.
That's a problem, right? Like, because how do you keep a hype up for that long? You can't.
You don't. You can't.
You really can't.
No way. And it's like this Fallout 3 is like prime. This Fallout 3 thing is kind of like prime example of that. Like they talked about it, so now everybody's like waiting, and like the show's out and stuff like that, and people want it to come out, but there hasn't even been a trailer for it. But yet they said it. They set it into existence. Now everybody's all excited for it. I don't know. I don't really have a soapbox, but that's my soapbox. Stop showing freaking trailers of games that aren't like but 5 to 10 years away. This is ridiculous. Just let us know when you're done, and then maybe give you a year. I would say year max of promoting time if you really want it. But come on.
I've been saying this for a long time. You can go back and check the logs if you want. It's just bad business, right? My thing I was going to ask you, you mentioned the wish list that you've been going. I was going to ask you guys, have you ever like gone back to your wish list, like down the road and just clicked on something and just, brother, like
what was I thinking? Yeah.
Like, thank goodness I didn't. Just what the heck was going through my? Maybe a couple drinks that night or something.
Or the game that completely disappears. Like there's like. What does it say? Oh, I was just looking at one earlier. It basically disappears in your wish list. It goes. What does it say? Unavailable item. It's like I put it on my wish list. I added something on my wish list at the beginning of last year, January 24th of last year, and now it says unavailable item. I'll never know what it was. Like, what was that game? Like, what was the game? Great. Yeah, like it
could have been amazing.
Clearly not, because Steam took it off, so it must have been terrible.
Or you dodged a bullet.
The company went under, but it's completely gone. And so I have one of those, but I've like my sister's like I have like 5 of those. I'm like, oh, like you said, what was that game? And like, why did I put that on there? Like, what was it that bad? And like, did I have bad taste? Like, it must have been bad because Steam took it off. Like, Steam leaves everything. Have you seen some of those games on Steam? Have you seen some of those games on Steam? So. For it to be removed completely is like, so yes, the brother, what was that?
That happened recently. I got a notification like, hey, one of your games is on sale. I was like, what is that? What?
That was a misclick. I didn't mean that.
You have the wrong email, sir. This is try again. It's not what I want.
It's like when the wife walks in. No, that wasn't me. I don't know where that. No, I didn't click on it. No.
Hentai? I don't know. I've never heard of that.
I know what that is. No.
Oh boy.
I let my nephew's cousin's roommate. He was playing the Switch. So I don't know.
We game share, we game share, and
game share.
Trying to help him save some money, and just I guess it just kind of like
I'll call him tomorrow. Don't worry. Got this down. Got it rehearsed a little too good.
Just saying. But yes, 151 games from 15 in about 6 weeks. It's growing at a very alarming rate.
Is there one on the top of the list that maybe is not in your typical genre?
Yes, actually. It is called. Where's it at? I was just looking at it earlier before we started stream, or before we started the cast. It's called. Get to the bottom. Under the Island. It's like looks like a like Zelda inspired, old school Zelda inspired game, like a top down kind of like Harley kind of thing. Under the Island, and I really like the art style.
Are you like in the clouds or?
No, like I see you typing away, so you'll see it in a second. But Under the Island, I caught it, like I said, on my TikTok, and these are the games that are coming out in the month of February. And I saw it, I was like, ooh, that looks cool. Like, I'll give that a shot.
Yeah.
Under the Island.
Cool. I have to admit that it does kind of draw you in.
It does.
I see text boxes though. I'm out.
I gotta read. I'm done.
Forget it.
Reading's for chumps.
It's the talking, man. I'll read the descriptions, but I don't want to talk to other characters. I'm kidding. Well, let us know. Maybe on the next cast we can hear how far you go down underneath the island.
It's not out until It's not out till the 17th or something like that.
Oh, it's not even out yet. I see.
No.
Okay.
Oh my God, my dog just farted. Holy crap! What the? Go! Go! Oh my Lord!
Good way to end the cast.
I'm sorry. I couldn't even
dying.
Just on a mute, straight into the nostrils. Holy!
Oh my gosh!
He's dying over there. That's brutal.
Wow.
I was going through my PlayStation, like the games I do have through the PlayStation Plus. I was going like that, right? That's not even wish list. That's like available. Like that, I could probably play those games for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to start. So I'm trying Final Fantasy VII. I'm kind of there with you on this. And I'll circle back. My plan is to beat it by the next time we record. So I got a couple weeks.
Okay.
That's the plan.
At least 2. Yeah.
God mode. Only on God mode though. No way. No, that's I'm turning 40 this month, and I'm just I've given in. Easy mode, God mode, give it to me.
I was informed by our other friend's mom that he's turning 40 as well. And it's like, ha ha! I have one more year. You old fogies.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Enjoy the youth while it lasts.
Because your bones just crumble. They just crumble. That's what I've been told. The day. Yeah.
Well, I have a new unarmed build on 76, so I gotta go see if I can go make that. So I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Back to the wasteland.
And back to the wasteland. And hopefully we see you in. Okay, so next week, remember, will be for Diablo, and then the following week we're gonna do another episode. So hopefully
consistency
see you on Wednesdays. Woo. Yes, let's keep it going. Let's keep some consistency for Nerd BS.